Hello, Patagonia partners. Welcome to phase one of our partner training, where we mold our newest employees into partners. I'm Arlene Villoria, and I'll be introducing you to Patagonia's mission and core values. Before we begin, I'd like to thank you for being here today and for choosing to help us with our mission. So, what is our mission? Essentially, to save our home planet. As stakeholders of this company, we have a mind, a heart, and a voice to do something about this climate crisis. Instead of chasing profits, we're chasing purpose. We aim to reduce our carbon footprint by constantly transforming our supply chain and manufacturing processes. We protect nature and support communities that reduce their fossil fuel use. We support environmental activists and demand governments to enact positive change. And we cannot do this without you, our Patagonia partners. You are the reason why Patagonia still exists today and why Patagonia will continue to exist. Our CEO, Ryan Gellert, explains why Patagonia's existence is crucial. If we don't clean up our mess, we'll be history. We must use all the tools at our disposal to secure a safer, more just future. Now, in order to propagate our mission, you must understand our core values. We have four core values: quality, integrity, environmentalism, and justice. And we'll go over each one in depth. So the first one is quality. Quality is providing the best products and services we can provide and constantly improving everything we do. And what makes a quality product? We believe it is usefulness, versatility, durability, repairability, and recyclability. Basically, it gives back to the earth as much as it takes. Now, I'll give you a few examples of how Patagonia has pursued quality and improvement over time. Our founder, Mr. Yvon Chouinard, demonstrated this value when he stopped making pythons after realizing they were harming rock cliffs. He also made a push to transition to using organic cotton when he realized the harmful effects of traditional cotton on the environment. Now, every piece of Patagonia clothing is organic. Finally, Patagonia is becoming closer to being carbon neutral, a goal that we made when we realized that the clothing industry contributed up to 10% of the world's carbon impacts. As we speak, we have scientists continuously monitoring the environment and advising our product designers about the best materials to use for our clothing. Now, why should we strive for quality and improvement? The Bible tells us the value of quality in Matthew chapter 5 verse 13. You are the salt of the earth. But if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled underfoot. So, as Patagonia partners, we expect a certain level of quality in your work. Please always strive for excellence in anything you do. And always have a can-do, problem-solving attitude. Next is integrity. Integrity means being transparent and honest in all our practices, learning from our mistakes, and meeting our goals and commitments. It is not simply talking the talk, but walking the talk. We do this for a bigger purpose. All our work contributes to a whole, preserving the planet and life on Earth. For instance, we are transparent about our supply chain management by publishing our list of suppliers online. We are also honest about our advertising. A few years ago, we marketed our products as clothing made with organically grown cotton instead of organic clothing because not every part of the clothing was organic. We still used synthetic dyes and threads, and we didn't want to mislead our customers into thinking they were buying purely organic when they really weren't. We also practice integrity through anti consumerism. We market our products in unconventional ways. For example, a few years ago, we launched a marketing campaign called Don't Buy This Jacket. We basically told our customers how much water and carbon dioxide was used to make a single Patagonia jacket, and told them that if they didn't need a new jacket, they shouldn't buy it. Because the truth is, when customers buy less of our products, they are actually supporting our mission of preserving the planet. Finally, recently Patagonia experienced some ownership restructuring. The Chouinard family recently donated all of Patagonia to the Patagonia Purpose Trust and the Holdfast Collective, two organizations dedicated to environmental protection. In addition, Patagonia will still continue to give some of its profits to support environmental activists. The Bible supports the value of integrity in Proverbs chapter 10 verse 9 and Proverbs chapter 11 verse 3. And here is Proverbs chapter 11 verse 3. The integrity of the upright guides them, but the unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity. So, as Patagonia partners, you can practice integrity by always doing what is good and right, even when nobody is looking. You can also promote our mission of transparency by telling your friends and family and posting about our commitments on social media. This way, we can get all the support we can get. Environmentalism. Environmentalism is protecting our home planet and addressing the deep connections we have between environmental destruction and social justice. The fact is, we are all a part of nature, and every decision we make impacts the current environmental crisis. By reducing our impact, sharing solutions, and going fossil fuel free, we can restore the Earth back to health for future generations. Some examples that Patagonia practices environmentalism are pursuing sustainable supply management. We continuously monitor our suppliers and processes to ensure sustainable practices from design to production and marketing. We also encourage all our stakeholders, including you, our partners, to support sustainability. When we realized how harmful conventional cotton was to the environment, we slowly transitioned to organic cotton until all our products were 100% organic cotton. We also gave ourselves a 1% tax for environmental protection. And we also support small and large environmental activists. Since 1985, we've donated over $79 million to charity and to grassroots environmental organizations. So, why should we care about the environment? Because the Bible tells us so. Jesus taught us that the greatest commandment is this: to love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind, and with all your strength. And one way to love God is by caring for his creation. Just as an artist's assistant cares for his master's work, humans must care for God's creation, nature. When we disregard God's creation, we disrespect him. So, some practical ways you can care for the environment are to think about ways you can help solve the environmental crisis. You can also do your part in reducing your carbon footprint by driving less, carpooling, cutting down on AC use, choosing organic foods, eating less meat, using recyclable bottles, plates, and utensils, not buying fast fashion, but instead buying vintage or recycled clothing, and supporting companies committed to sustainability, like Patagonia. These actions may seem small, but they play a large part in the vision. Last but not least, justice. Justice is creating equity for historically marginalized people. We are committed to prioritizing human well being and thriving communities over short term expansion and profit. We embrace diversity, and we want to make radical changes to the clothing industry because it is a significant contributor to modern slavery. Some ways we practice justice are continuous environmental assessments by our scientists, continuous monitoring of suppliers, and enforcement of fair working conditions for all employees, especially those who work for our foreign suppliers. Why be committed to justice? The Bible tells us learn to do right, seek justice, defend the oppressed, take up the fatherless, plead the case of the widow. Some practical implications for you include being mindful of others' sufferings, especially your colleagues and coworkers. If you see someone in need, be it a customer or a coworker, please don't ignore them. If you see something wrong, speak up. Your voice matters. Some final words for you. We truly value you as our partners. We do this by providing competitive pay and benefits, flexible scheduling, on site childcare, and fair working conditions. And what do we ask for in return? It's simple: stay committed to our cause and pay it forward. We take care of you so you can take care of others. Thank you very much for your time and attention. We look forward to your contributions to our mission of saving our home planet. God bless.